So I'm going to begin by asking you a few questions as we dive into this last habit for the day. Please stand up if you wish, or raise a hand if the question applies to you. Have you ever faced a professional setback that made you question your career path? Struggled with imposter syndrome? Had to reinvent yourself due to unexpected circumstances? Join us in raising your hand if you've ever navigated a major life transition while balancing multiple responsibilities, pushed through self-doubt to pursue a dream that scared you, found strength that you didn't know you had in the face of adversity. Look around you. This is what resilience looks like. This is what adaptability looks like. As women of influence, we have the power to shape how we respond to challenges. To share the wisdom of our 7th habit of the successful women of influence, I'd like to share a story that tested every ounce of my resilience. Last year, following our first annual Women of Influence luncheon, my family of 4 embarked on a 6-month journey from the Chesapeake Bay to the Bahamas and back on a 40-year-old sailboat that we had restored together. After a month of inland motoring and coastal sailing to South Carolina, we faced our biggest challenge, a 72-hour non-stop passage from Charleston to Marsh Harbor in the Abacos. This trip was the culmination of a dream born in 2020, as I experienced the most beautiful sunrise of my life, my first sunrise on a sailboat. After spending some quiet time curled up with a book, I baked cinnamon buns, fried bacon, served my family breakfast with a side of peaches, promptly setting my heart on this dream of living on a boat someday. Having no prior sailing experience, to make this dream a reality, I prepared extensively. Taking courses to learn how to sail, navigate, troubleshoot marine diesel engines, manage medical emergencies offshore, and to deepen my appreciation for weather forecasting. I gained extensive experience while managing family-focused media over the next 3 years. I grew with each leg of this journey, but even with 1,000 nautical miles offshore under my belt, nothing could have prepared me for one night on our longest passage yet. We were truly alone out in the ocean when the wind picked up and my partner had to leave the safety of the cockpit to take down our mainsail. I took the helm, turned us into the wind, now 30 knots on the nose. It was dark. I was shaking. And the waves were big, occasionally crashing over the deck. I focused intensely on my task to maintain control of our boat, knowing that if I lost it, my partner may go overboard. I found myself chanting, "Follow the needle, follow the needle," as I watched my instruments. I couldn't see Jonathan as he worked to secure the sail, dressed in foul weather gear and life jacket, tethered to the boat. A wave crashed over him, swallowing the front half of our boat. My mind raced with worst-case scenarios and potential solutions. Could I really haul him out of the water without another person to take the helm? I had imagined this scenario. My instructors had described it explicitly. But the kids weren't ready for this. I didn't feel prepared for this. It didn't help that I'd already been seasick for 10 hours. In these intense moments, I realized the true meaning of resilience. It wasn't about avoiding challenges, but about facing them head on, even when terrified. It was about preparing for the worst while hoping for the best. It was about staying focused on what I could control, following the needle, while being ready to adapt to whatever came next. When I finally saw my partner's face, entering the safety of our cockpit again, the relief flooded my system. Boy, am I glad to see you, I exclaimed as I turned our boat away from the wind to bob in the waves again. Resilience isn't just about endurance. It's about mindset. It's about staying calm in the storm. It's about trusting your abilities while acknowledging your fears. And most importantly, it's about knowing that no matter what challenges you face, you will use your courage to weather them. 1 year ago at this event, just before my 6-month seafaring stint of running Family Focus Media from my laptop on our little boat on the big blue sea, I shared my 3-ingredient recipe to shine and embrace our roles as women of influence. Before I took this life-changing journey, I encouraged 140 women to join me by stepping into their power as women of influence and to see themselves as explorers, connectors, and women who celebrate together. Today, I'm here to hold space for you in hopes that you will keep reframing your challenges as opportunities to unlock the potential you never knew you had. To strengthen this habit, you must embrace a growth mindset with fierce determination. Transform every obstacle into an opportunity for growth. I want you to cultivate your emotional intelligence like it's your secret weapon. Because emotionally intelligent leaders are adaptable to change. Naming, understanding, and managing our emotions, as well as empathizing with others, is crucial, especially in difficult times. And I hope you will take opportunities like today to build your resilience tribe and prioritize self-care. Treat yourself to good food and nourishing company. Surround yourself with mentors who've weathered storms, peers who uplift you, and team members who share your vision. But also, you can't pour from an empty cup, whether it's a weekly yoga class, a monthly hike with a friend, or a daily coffee ritual with music before anyone else is in the kitchen. These aren't luxuries, they're necessities that fuel our ability to adapt and thrive. Resilience isn't about being unshakable, it's about being unbreakable. It's not about being unbreakable, it's about being unshakable. This has been a day. Your capacity for growth and adaptation is limitless. By demonstrating resilience and adaptability, you not only navigate your own path with grace, but also light the way for others to be brave. Look around this room. Each of you has your own story of resilience, your own testament to the power of adaptability. This is your network. Learn from it. Grow with it. Together, let's continue to make waves as women of influence who chart their own course, weather any storm, and take the helm to steer towards new horizons. Thank you.